What's going on, everybody? Listen, fellas, if you are a man who struggles when it comes to arguing with your lady, it seems like you always get tricked, baited, or just pulled in to an argument with her and you're trying to get out of that, this video is for you. Listen, I understand what you're going through. I know just how you feel, and I'm going to help you out. I did a video in the past basically on how not to argue with your lady, how not to argue with women. And so this right here is going to be a video based on a recent comment on that video that I want to discuss. And this may help you, when it comes to arguing with women. So I'm gonna give you this little tip, this little trick, and hopefully it'll help. So the comment was put out by an individual by the name of Kesey. I hope I got your name right. If I didn't, I apologize, but I think I got it right. Anyway, he asked, based on that video that I did, right? This is how you never argue with a woman. First question was, so if she says misinformation, let her think the wrong answer is right. That's the first question. So no, if your lady has some misinformation, you want to correct that information, but you have to be careful about how you correct that information. That's number one. But number two, more importantly, is you want to make sure that you're correcting misinformation. What do I mean by that? A lot of us men, we deal with logic, we deal with facts, data, and statistics. Women tend to think and speak based on emotions. So you have to pay very close attention and listen to what it is that she's saying while you guys are having a discussion or a debate or whatever it is. Most of the time, if you listen to a woman, you'll hear her say things like, I feel this, or I feel that. Or a lot of times you'll get the, well, in my opinion. You have to pay very close attention, because if her opinion is different than the actual facts, or her feelings are actually different than what the actual facts are, then her feelings and her opinion is not misinformation. And so what's happening is you're basing your argument, you're basing your debate, your stance on facts, data, and statistics. She's basing hers on her feelings. You cannot correct her feelings. You cannot correct her opinion. All of those things, her opinion, her feelings, those are based on whatever it is that she has going on internally within her. And you cannot change that. Y'all get what I'm saying? So a lot of times the argument that you're having is based on you enforcing the facts and her enforcing her feelings. You're never going to connect. You know what I'm saying? Your facts are like up here. Well, let me do it like this. The facts are here. Her feelings are, let's just say, here. I don't want to put one above the other, but I'm trying to get you to see that you can talk facts all day, and she talking feelings. You understand what I'm saying? It's never going to connect, because her feelings can be totally different from the facts, but they're her feelings. She's simply trying to get you to understand her feelings. You're simply trying to get her to understand the facts. When it comes to the facts, your feelings don't matter. But for her, when it comes to her feelings, your facts don't matter. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be careful when it comes to correcting misinformation. Her feelings, that's not misinformation. Her opinion, that's not misinformation. Let me give you an example. You could be discussing something like, I don't know, let's just say we're talking about breakups, divorce, whatever, something like that, right? And, the facts say that 70% of women file for divorce. And then she's like, well, no, I feel like that's not true. I feel like, it's more like 40%. Okay. You're going to, again, state what the fact is. She's going to, again, state what her feeling is. You cannot correct her feelings. They're just her feelings. You state the facts are the facts, and that's just what it is. This is why a lot of women would tell you things like men don't understand, or I don't feel heard or understood. She just you can't correct her feelings. You cannot. So when you're listening to her, if she's saying things like in my opinion, or I feel this or I feel that, bro, just leave it. Just leave it alone. Let her have her feelings, even though her feelings may not align with the facts. You can't change her feelings. You can't change her opinion. You can state the facts. The facts are the facts. That's not going anywhere. Just listen to her feelings and allow her to have her feelings. Period. It's not about, as men, we're trying to win. And so it's like, but the facts are this, that, and the third, so your feelings don't matter. That's probably like the worst thing you could ever tell a woman, is that her feelings don't matter. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just giving y'all some tips and some tricks to try to help you avoid, getting into arguments with women. Let her feel how she feels. And a lot of times, if you listen, she's not even telling you that the facts are wrong. Most of the time, she's not even telling you, those facts are wrong. Now, she may say, I think, or in my opinion, those numbers are wrong. She has the right to her opinion. I feel like those numbers are too high. I don't think that. She has the right to think whatever it is she wants to think. But again, what we're trying to do is go in and correct her feelings or correct her opinion. You just got to let her have her opinion. You got to let her have her feelings. That's just it, okay? So, yeah, you correct misinformation, but make sure that it's actual misinformation that you're correcting, okay? Next, right, he says, let her think the wrong answer is right, ? No, don't let her think the wrong answer is right. But again, it goes to what I was saying before. She can't. Okay, let me. I want y'all to go in the comment section and answer this for me. Okay, answer this for me, everybody in the comment section. If you watch this video, I need you to go in the comment section. And I think I asked this one time on my community as well. Can someone's feelings be wrong? Can someone's opinion be wrong? Now, feelings and opinions, not facts. Facts can be wrong. If a fact is a fact and someone is saying something, is saying a fact, a fact can be proven either right or wrong. But I'm not talking about facts. I'm talking about feelings and opinions. Be careful on this one, okay? Can someone's opinion be wrong? Now, you cannot use a fact to discount someone's opinion, because an opinion is what they think. An opinion is not a fact. Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't even want to start there. Y'all just let me know in the comment section, can someone's opinion be wrong? So again, that second question was, let her think the wrong answer is right. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If her information and the things that she is saying is based on incorrect facts, then no, you don't let her think that is wrong. You correct her. Now, what she's going to think is what she's going to think. All you can do is state what the fact is. You can state, okay, well, no, you're wrong because, or the fact, what you're saying is wrong, not what you're feeling is wrong. Again, we try to correct their feelings. If it's factual and the information that she has, the facts are wrong, then you could correct the facts. But you cannot correct her opinion. It's just going to be whatever it's going to be. A lot of times this is where the struggle comes in, because they're like, the facts say this, that, and that. Well, I feel that it's not that. But how can you feel that? I'm showing you right here. Google it right now. What does it say? You just Googled it. It says da, 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 da. Yeah, but I still feel, and this is where we go back and forth. We stating facts, they stating feelings. It's never going to align. This right here, this is the kicker. This is the kicker right here, okay? Let me No. Okay, I'm gonna save that for another video. This is the kicker right here. This is the last question that was asked, and I appreciate these questions right here. This is phenomenal. How's that problem solving? Okay, so basically we're gonna put it all together. So if she says misinformation, let her think the wrong answer is right. Question. Don't give her the correct one or guide her to it. Let me address that. Yes, absolutely. You correct her, you guide her to the right answer. Now, one of the things we got to do is we got to be careful how we guide her to the correct answer. You want to guide her to the correct answer, not necessarily like just tell her like, yo, you're wrong, this is what's right, or you're wrong, I'm right. They don't really do well with that. And for all the guys out there that are like, oh, you sound like a sucker, you sound like this, whatever. Okay, this just ain't for you. Okay, this is for the guys that are in relationships and are trying to avoid argument. I get it. Some guys are like, yo, what I say goes, and that's just it, and we ain't going back. I get that, and that's fine. But for the guys that don't want to argue and are trying to be peaceful about solving conflict and things of that nature, this is who this video is for. So yes, you want to guide her to the right answer. So what I would do is I would simply ask, well, where are you getting that information from? You understand? Where you getting that from? Like, where did you hear that, or where did you see that? Where did you read that? Who told you that, or whatever? Okay, and then what you want to do is guide her. Don't tell her, oh, your sister told you that? Yo, your sister dumb. You know what I'm saying? Yo, your sister dumb. Or because now, in essence, what you did is if her sister is dumb, then what you just did was call her dumb because she believes the same thing that her sister believes. And so if her sister is dumb for believing it, then she's dumb for believing it, and you just called her dumb. So, you got to be careful. You want to ask her, where did she get that information from? And then what you want to do is say, okay, well, you guide her to it. You say, well, you know what? Google that. Or, you sure? You want to get a second opinion? A lot of times, man, women say some wild stuff, man. And, we'll look at them like, sometimes our facial expression alone is just like, huh? Like, yo, you can't believe what you just said. Like, are you slow? Our facial expression says a lot, guys. And so you just got to be careful when she says something, you don't want to make her feel like she ain't that smart. So you just kind of, you want to challenge it in a way to where she herself will look for the correct answer instead of just believing whatever it is that somebody told her. You want to lead her to actually find the right answer. You want to guide her to correct herself on some bad information that she was given from somebody else. Okay, so it's just the way you go about it. Don't tell her, oh, that's dumb. No, this is what it is, blah, 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 blah. Nah, you don't want to do that. Just lead her, let her, you guide her to find the correct answer, right? Because if you're constantly showing her where she's wrong, then eventually she's going to start to feel as though you think that she's not as smart as you. You might start thinking that she's not as smart as you, and, all of that kind of stuff. And so your attitude towards correcting her can make her feel like less than or not smart, or, whatever the case is. It's all about their feelings. You got to understand that. Once you know how to navigate, in regards to their feelings, you'll be a lot better off. You'll be able to avoid 100% of arguments. Okay, arguing is not masculine, guys. Okay, but I'm gonna get into the third thing. The very last thing he said was, the very last question was, how's that problem solving? Right. So if she says misinformation, let her think that the wrong answer is right. That was a question. The next question is, don't give her the correct one or guide her to it. Question, right? And those two questions led up to this question, which is, how's that problem solving? Okay. Guys, this is the part that we always get wrong. Always get wrong. Listen, as men, as leaders, especially leaders in our relationship, leaders at work, whatever it is, I think that we're built to solve problems. Like, that's what we're here for. We're here to solve a problem, especially in a relationship. You're dealing with your lady, you're dealing with your wife, your girl, whatever, your shorty, whatever. Our innate, the nature in us is to solve a problem. One of the things that we must understand is that most of the time, when a woman comes to you with a situation, believe it or not, she's not looking for you to solve the problem. This is one of the biggest issues that we have. And this is why a lot of times when a woman comes to you with a problem and you give her the solution, she's still not happy. I'll use the number one example, okay? A woman will come to you and be like, ooh, I tried to put my pants on, they just don't fit. I didn't gained a couple pounds. I don't know what happened. Ooh, buddy. And so here you come. Oh, okay, you gained a couple pounds. She said, yeah, I didn't think I need to lose. I think I need to lose weight. And so now you sitting down, ready with a workout regimen, what gym she getting ready to join, and a meal plan. You're trying to solve the problem. She feels like she gained weight. She tried to put the pants on, the pants a little too tight. She's coming to you and telling you that she's gained weight. And blah. So you're trying to solve her weight gain problem. You got a meal plan. You got everything that a personal trainer would do. You got all of that right there. You broke it down, what exercises you going to do on what day. You done broke down the body part split, what day she going. You got all of that ready. You solved the problem. Now she gets upset because you just called her fat. You didn't say anything about her weight. She came to you with a problem, and so you tried to solve it. 99.99% of the time, guys, when a woman comes to you with an issue or a problem, she's not looking for you to solve it. She's just looking for you to make her feel better about it. She knows at the end of the day what it is that she has to do. She simply wants you to make her feel better about it. It's not about solving the problem. She knows what she got to do. When she comes to you and let's say she got an issue at work. Oh, let me tell you what happened at work. And she blah, 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 and this, that, and the third, and all that kind of craziness, right? First of all, you listening to her story and you're like, yo, there's no way that you think that what you did was even right. You're saying that in your mind. Like, she's all the way wrong. She's telling you the whole story. She's all the way wrong. Now, what you going to do at that point? What y'all going to do? Let me know in the comment section what you going to do when a woman is telling you something that happened and your lady is telling you something that happened and she's really trying to put the blame on somebody else. Can you believe that girl did that? And you looking at her after you heard the entire story. Matter of fact, you done asked her to repeat it to you 2-3 times to make sure that she got it right and make sure you heard it right. And she's 100% wrong. And you just sitting there like, are you going to tell her that she's wrong? What y'all going to do in the comment section? You going to tell her that she's wrong? You know if you tell her that she's wrong, that's going to be problematic, right? But just depending on the woman that you're dealing with, right? But listen, when you come up with a solution to the problem, she don't want to hear a solution to the problem. She just wanted you to make her feel better about whatever the problem is. She don't want you to solve it for her. Most of the time, I'm telling you. Now, if it's something, let's say, mechanical, the sink is leaking, the car is making a funny sound, the grass need cutting, stuff like that where you got to go handle it. That's one thing. But if she done got into it with her moms again and blah, this and that and the third, and you was like, yo, you needed blah, nah. She really don't want you to jump in like that. A lot of times women like drama. They like that ongoing stuff. She just wants you to make her feel better about the problem. When she comes to you and say, oh, I done gained a couple pounds in it, she just wants you to make her feel better about the weight that she done gained. If, whatever it is that she got going on, 99% of the time, she just wants you to make her feel better. But at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is solve the problem. Again, she's going to feel like you not hearing what she's saying, We're problem solvers. I learned quick. Well, I ain't gonna say I learned quick. It took me a while, but I don't even try to solve the problem. I just sit there and listen. Yeah. Ooh, what? She did what, man? She crazy. Like, knowing all along, like you started that. You know what I mean? You the problem in that situation. You wrong. You 100% wrong. But I'm gonna just sit there and listen. And then okay, cool. That's it. I ain't gonna try to solve the problem. Most of the time they don't want the problem solved. But here we go, trying to solve the problem. So That was a great question. I appreciate your comment, but and I think that's one of the biggest things that we got to understand. Unless it's something that requires us to physically do, like the brakes are squeaking and we need to get the brakes fixed, or it's a flat tire, the grass is too high, needs to be cut, there's a leak under the kitchen sink, or something like that. You got to go grab the water out the trunk of the car because it's too heavy or whatever, something like that. That you got to physically go do. But if it's like she's coming to you with an issue, and you're sitting there thinking of, okay, this is how this problem is going to get solved, most of the time it ain't. Especially if it's something that really don't have nothing to do with you. Her and her sister got into it. Her and her mom, something happened at work, and man, they ain't looking for you to solve that problem. But then here we gonna come with the advice that we gonna give. Well, what you need to do is this and that and blah blah blah. What you need to do, what you should have done was this and that and blah. Most of the time they don't even want to hear that. Just being honest with you, that's something that I learned. So just be mindful of these things when they come to you with an issue, or they come to with something. 99.99% of the times when you feel like now it's beginning to escalate, to an argument, it's going from a conversation, then maybe to a debate, and then from a debate to a whole argument, you just fall back. Just fall back, because y'all are going to be speaking two different languages. You have to understand that. You got to understand that. Most of the time, it's all about their feelings. That's what it really comes down to. Now, I'm gonna probably do another video when I'm talking about women who are just combative, or women who just find a reason to argue with you. You know what I mean? Like, just find a reason. If a woman just finds reasons to argue with you, she doesn't like you. I'm just being honest with you. Like she doesn't. I'm probably gonna do a live. I'm probably gonna do a live session, because it's gonna take too long to just do a video, and then I'll probably just go live one day just talking about that, man. Just argumentative or combative women. If she's just all the way combative all the time, you say left, she say right, you say up, she say down, and stuff like that, and you're going back and forth. Guys, if a woman is not cooperating with you, you got to get up out of that situation. Okay, if everything turns into an argument, now, yeah, like I said, I just gave you some tips and some tricks on some things that you can do to mitigate, to kind of cut down on the arguing, because you shouldn't argue with women at all. But if a woman she just always seems like she's trying to bait you and just pull you in and reel you into an argument, that woman doesn't like you. I'm just being honest with you. I'm gonna let y'all go. I just wanted to put this out there real quick. And listen, guys, if you're watching thus far, I got some things coming out in 2025 that I think you guys are really, really going to be interested in. So y'all stick with me. I appreciate everybody who has stuck with me thus far. I appreciate y'all. I just wanted to let y'all know that. And I hope everybody has a happy holiday season. Y'all be good. I'll catch you on the next one.